So yeah, we'll just kick it off. First is share a little bit about, when I talked to you on the phone before starting, kind of where you are at in life. I know you mentioned you had tried a few things, and just share kind of where you're at in life before starting the F.A.T method.
Where I was before was I had gotten heavier than I've ever been. And I had tried various things, and I just could never actually make much headway and keep it off. Um, and so I was pretty discouraged. And then when I saw this, I really only explored it because I knew you from previous experience. And so I thought, well, and I knew you didn't need to lose weight. So I was like, if he's losing weight, then, so anyway, so I just thought I'll try it. So my 8 weeks included the whole month of December with the holidays and parties and Christmas and New Year's. And I also had surgery at the end of December, which took me out of like being able to train for like 2.5 weeks. So, with all of that being said, just following the program, it's still a successful. That's what I think I like about it. I can live this way from now on, and hopefully I'll just continue to lose slowly. I mean, I'm not super upset with 12 pounds in 8 weeks because I think that's a healthy weight loss, to be honest with you. I am 100% more successful when I have structure. I have never been good left to my own devices. That's why I did boot camp. That's why I do classes. That's why I train with people. Because if I go to the gym, I'm not going to push myself and I'm not going to do what I need to do. Like when it gets hard, I mean, call it a character flaw, whatever you want. I struggle unless I am in a structured when left on my own devices because I've got people in my life who influence me or, I it's just easier for me when it's in black and white. But one of the bigger things is, and I don't know if this is kind of personal. So I have a lady that I go to that, so I get it's so crazy, but it's very important. I get my legs waxed. Well, in the past, I've had trouble with inflammation. Like I have a lymphedema problem and I've had inflammation. And so the other day she was waxing my legs and she's like, what are you? She said, your legs look so good. And I was like, she goes, like, they're really like normally I accumulate fluid in them and they're really tight. And she said, they're really like, I can move them around. She goes, they look really good. They're not as full as normal. She said, and I was like, and it didn't even dawn on me. I thought, oh, I said, I guess it's the program because normally, but definitely the inflammation in my body has definitely gone way down. Like I can definitely tell that. One of the things I noticed is that I felt a lot better when I was doing my resistance training. And I've actually, improved my strength and endurance. But I think it's a combination of both. So it's easy. I feel like it fits my lifestyle. I mean, it was a good experience for me. And I mean, I'm still doing it, but
Yeah. So you had Christmas, you had New Year's, you had surgery that weren't necessarily able to work out for two weeks, and you still lost 12 pounds in 8 weeks.
right.
So
In 8 weeks.
yeah, that's incredible. So if understandably, maybe someone's watching this doesn't necessarily know me because you knew me. That you mentioned that's one of the main reasons.
Hmm.
What would you say to just someone in general checking out the F.A.T method? What would you tell that person just checking it out, thinking about is this something that I should do or look at?
Well, I would tell someone that if you're feeling sluggish or you're feeling unmotivated or you're feeling, you get bloated a lot, things like that, that with this method, you don't feel any of that. Like you don't have I didn't have the bloating and I got excited about it. So I was more motivated. You feel much better. Like I don't feel sluggish at all. I think that it's an easy program. I think the not counting calories and the not worrying about fat grams and the not whether you're eating too much sugar. I think that that's a benefit. And I think that that helps people who are not really good with dieting, which this is more of a lifestyle than a diet, which I like. I think that you should try it because it might actually work when nothing else has.